gosh, said William excitedly. I can hear bombs! But it was only the Bevertons arriving. Mrs. Beverton was inordinately stout, and her daughter was inordinately thin. They were both dressed in the latest in siren suits, and she had obviously taken great pains with their makeup and coiffures. So sorry we're late, she said gaily. We just had to finish off our new siren suits. Room for a little one? She plunged down onto a small camp mattress next to Mr. Brown, almost blocking him from view. Not squashing you, I hope?
Oh, not at all,
came the muffled voice of Mr. Brown. One Eva Smith is gone, but there are millions and millions of Eva Smiths and John Smiths still left with us, with their lives, their hopes and fears, their suffering and chance of happiness all intertwined with our lives, with what we think and say and do. We are all responsible for each other. And I tell you that the time will soon come when if men will not learn that lesson, then they will be taught it in fire and blood and anguish. He's the reason I go for long walks and the reason I take Sunday afternoon naps. He's the highlight of my mornings before work and the source of my excitement in the evenings. And he loves me unconditionally. For all that and more, I feed my dog Grubbo's all-natural dog food. With no artificial colours or flavours, I know that I'm taking care of him, as well as he takes care of me. Grubbo's all-natural dog food. Let's give a little back. Sergeant Obadiah Hakeswill glanced about to see what his men were doing. Just about all of them were plundering. And quite right, too. That was a soldier's privilege. Fight the battle, then strip the enemy. The officers were not looting. But Hakeswill did see that Ensign Fitzgerald had somehow managed to get himself a jewelled sabre. Mr. Bloody Fitzgerald was getting above himself in Sergeant Hakeswill's considered opinion. Ensigns were the lowest of the low, so Mr. Bloody Fitzgerald must be taught his place.